Hey, it is Stefan Georgi here. I want to welcome you to Freelancer Freedom. I am so excited that you're here, and so is Ian. I am shooting this video the night before we launch because I really want you to have it before we go live. So we may replace it later, who knows. But I just want to take this opportunity to thank you for being here, first and foremost, and to also share what you're going to find inside of Freelancer Freedom. So let's go back to, well, I guess we actually can start here. I'm going to walk you through the different modules and what you're going to find inside. So if you come in, let's actually start like that. That's what, that did that. I want to kind of give you the bird's eye view. If you come in, view product, and I guess you'll see this page. But kind of again, what are you going to actually expect to see in here? So there's basically just 4 modules in the course, which, if you look at just that, and it might seem a little deceptive, but there is a lot of content in here. So the modules are the introduction, the module with 15 case studies, 15 ways to get new clients, even if you're brand new, which we'll go through in a second. The Freelancer Freedom Workshop, which is a $2,000 workshop that Ian and I did in Las Vegas in November of 2019 and recorded, and we'll go through that, and a couple of bonuses here. And one important thing I want to note before we even start is if there's something that you end up seeing is missing from the course that you want, let me know in the Facebook group, let Ian know, and we will create additional content as much as we can to make sure that we do address anything. I look at courses that I create as being evolving, ongoing, organic things. And so you're going to see this is crazy comprehensive, but I'm super down to be creating new content that helps out if there's anything that might be missing or that you feel like you would like to see in the course. So, well, when you go to the intro module, module 1 introduction, welcome to the course. That's what I am shooting right now. So hopefully you'll be seeing this pretty early on. And then we have a mindset video right away. The reason for the mindset video is pretty straightforward. I think if you're going to embark on this journey as a freelancer and you're going to be changing your life, like you have to be open and receptive to that and really believe that you can. So the mindset module, you'll notice the transcript right here, which is the transcript of the module. But the big kind of takeaway here is that it's Ian and I talking about mindset, why it's important. We ended up going on for about 45 minutes about this. You can see the transcript, which is right here. So you'll kind of see that you can read and figure out what we're talking about in this component, in this section. But it's pretty important. I think it's worth looking at the mindset module and really being geared up and understanding that you can do this. You can really make life-changing money as a freelancer and understanding that. So that's the mindset module. See, there you go. This is what I was trying to go to earlier, because if you look at here, it seems like pretty light. But if you actually come in here, right, the second module, there are 15 different case studies for how to get new clients. And we did this because we found that a lot of people I guess a lot of people want to know how to get clients, right? Whether you've never gotten a client before, or maybe you get clients sometimes, but it's haphazard and you're looking for strategies for how to get more clients and have more success at that. We wanted to give you a very comprehensive blueprint. But we also realized that there's not one single way to get new clients. For some people, one strategy may work, and for others, another does. So there's 15 different strategies that are all very comprehensive in here. My recommendation is to go through all of them, look at all the different case studies from different freelancers who are sharing how they actually got their first client. But again, even if you already have a client, this is a strategy you can use to get more clients. So I would go through all of them, and then based on that, kind of pick one or two that you think you want to try, and commit to that strategy for a little bit of time. We talk about that in some of the content in the course as well, but as a reminder. So what are you actually going to find in here? There's an intro again with me talking. Spoiler, you get a lot of me in this course. But we have all kinds of cool strategies. We have a LinkedIn strategy with Aaron Swiden. We have BNI, which is an in-person networking group with Adam Nassor. Really awesome module here. How to get $1,000 an hour gigs on Fiverr with Ariba Ahmed. We have exponential networking with Ben Marcoux. Another LinkedIn strategy with Chloe Uchida. How to get your first $1,000 on Upwork with Chris Ogle. How to use freelancer.com and Upwork with Gurleen Singh. Cold messaging on Instagram with Jake Blue. Turning copywriting into a profitable career with Jared Harlan. How to get clients without a portfolio by John Choi. Organic leads through social media, including TikTok, Instagram, and more with Kimmy Do. How to land a whale client with Marcus Tortillas, stand out and get quality clients with Matthias Vacuda, ultimate cold outreach strategy with Rachel Spiel, and then how to get client after client with Reginald Bray. So again, there's a bunch of cool strategies here. These work no matter what kind of freelancer you are. Honestly, a lot of the folks who contributed are copywriters, but you will see that these strategies are applicable for almost any thing that you do for freelancing online. And I've also, in the intro videos, really tried to kind of point that out and explain why. One thing I'll note is that these are real case studies from people that we asked for them to submit. So on some of them, you will see, if we click on one, make sure it loads here. There we go. Sorry, I was with Loom, the clicking's weird. Hopefully it won't be as slow for you as it is for me right now. Usually it hasn't been slow, yeah. So, right, you have a video on this one, right, this whole strategy from Aaron, and goes through and kind of breaks down everything for you. You'll see the lesson. A lot of times folks included like their document, which is a lesson PDF, and you'll also see the transcript for every one of these videos. So a lot of times you're going to get videos. Sometimes you won't, though. Sometimes someone submitted a PDF. So Ariba's is one of my favorite case studies in this entire section. And Ariba does not, so if you come here, there's no video. That's not a mistake. You have to go to the lesson PDF and download that. And then she has her PDF, which is basically, if you come in here, look at that, making money on Fiverr, and it's a step-by-step thing in the PDF. So go through. If you can't play a video, that's not like a bug or something. It's because there isn't one, but you go to the lesson PDF, and that's where you're going to get it. Most of them do have video, but just in a few cases they don't, so I want to point that out. And don't ignore the ones that don't have video, because there's some really good ones there. Next, we have the Freelancer Freedom Workshop. So again, what that was is Ian and I doing a full day-long event where we were teaching a lot of high-level strategies for getting not just getting clients, but getting better paying clients who are going to, I feel like I messed that up, better paying clients who are going to be easier to work with and just they're going to have more fun with and that you'll make more money with and less of a hassle or headache. So you'll see it's broken up into a ton of different lessons here. There's like the why we created it and talking about what's your why, which is really important. It goes back to mindset. I do share my origin story, which I share a lot of stuff in this origin story that I've never shared anywhere else before. It's really worth watching. I think about financial anxiety and vampire projects, which I think is really illuminating and important. It was fun just watching this before I shot this video and remembering it. How I found a dream client, started structuring my pay, breaking out of the time for money trap, how you can do the same thing. Going back to client work and how you can avoid mistakes that I made when I went back to doing client work. And then some of the more meat of how to find your ideal clients, getting tactical about freelancing, how to close high-paying clients by doing the math, what to do if a client says no to your fees, the golden rule of freelancing and how to get clients. And then moving into Ian and Ian's stories of like his story, how to get lucky. The luck module is fucking crazy, by the way. It's so good. I was taking so many notes, and a lot of this is mindset, but there's a lot of interesting stuff with leverage, types of money and independence, the rules of freelancing, how to get your dream clients, just a bunch of great stuff from Ian as well, going all the way to the last module on what's working now and some specific email strategies that Ian shared. And then the final module as of now is bonuses. So we did 3 bonuses. One is a case study of how to follow up, what to do and what not to do, which is going to be really illuminating. We did a bonus module on social posting to get more clients. Shout out to Win, who we go through and kind of case study what he did. And then I share my time management system and how I personally manage my time. So hopefully you may find that valuable too. I mean, for those of you who don't know and who watch this, I am, running a bunch of different businesses, grossing tens of millions of dollars a year, finding time to be a good father, finding time to create content and create courses like this, do all these different things. And this is sort of what I do, how I manage my weeks. This is my time management module. One other thing I forgot to mention, but I do want to point out, is for the Freelance Freedom Workshop, I'll show you an example of like from the Vampire Clients one. What you'll see is as you're watching it here, so it's the video of me talking, right? And then we've interlaid the PowerPoints into it. So you'll have, me talking and presenting as well as the PowerPoint like interlaid, and we have transcripts for each module. But also for this one, if you go into module, when you go to module 3 here, and you go to the first lesson 1 of module 3, this is where you're going to find the slides, the PowerPoint slides that I go over in my presentation. They're available as a PowerPoint and also a PDF. They are pretty hefty and I think pretty valuable. So if I go to, let me open up the PDF, for example, or open up the PowerPoint. So you'll scroll through. There's a lot of good stuff here, ton of content. So just wanted you to be able to see that. But that's really valuable too. Last kind of notes on this here. When you're in the members area, there's a link. This is a link to the Facebook group. I'm actually going to have my team members change this button because it's confusing. This will link you to the Facebook group, which is where we have a community to support each other, help each other with gigs, answer questions. You can ask questions about the course and get feedback from Ian and I and all of that kind of stuff. So this button may look different by the time you see this video, but that's what that is. And that's really it. But honestly, like if it were me, if I had the case studies alone when I was first starting out, it would have been a huge game changer for me because there's so many strategies and ways to get clients. There's not just one. I've shared one, right, which is the send people send people free, like do work for free, but send it to them in advance and then be like, hey, if you like this, I want to work with you more, which is a great strategy to use. But that's one strategy. You get 15. So again, you can pick the ones that work best for you. You're going to get ideas. You're going to get clients if you stick with these strategies and use them. They will help you to get clients and better paying clients. But then module 3 is like, okay, now that I've got clients, how do I actually charge more? How do I get better clients? How do I change my life and really get to that high level of income that most people only dream of, but that I want to get to? And then the bonus modules are just some amazing case studies. And of course, module 1 being on mindset. So that's kind of how it's organized. I'm really excited. I can't wait for you to check this out. I know you're going to love it as well. And then if you have questions, just put them in the Facebook group and we'll answer them. So enjoy.